prosper until it learns that there is as much dignity in tilling a field as there is in writing a poem. It is at the bottom of life that we must begin, and not at the top. Nor should we permit our grievances to overshadow other opportunities. And to the white race, let me say, you can be assured that in the future, as in the past, that you and your families will be surrounded by the most patient and unresentful families at all times. People most patient and unresentful that the world has ever seen. And in all things that are purely social, see, and things purely social, we can be as separate as the finger. But in all things that are essential to our mutual progress, we must be one as the hand. In conclusion, I pray that God will blot out sectional differences, racial animosity, and suspicion in a determination to administer absolute justice in a willing obedience among all classes to the mandates of the law. Governor Bullock, ladies and gentlemen of this exposition, friends here present, our mutual willingness to blot out all sectional differences, coupled with our determination to bring about material prosperity, will bring into our beloved South a new heaven and a new earth. Thank you.
It was on this platform that Mr. Washington made his famous Atlanta Compromise address, and afterwards gained national recognition as a leading spokesman for Black Americans. But I did not like what Mr. Washington had to say, so I criticized him. And these criticisms appeared in my book, The Souls of Black Folks, which I published in 1903. I criticized him because he distinctly asked the black people to give up, at least for the present, three things. First, political power. Second, the insistence on civil rights. Third, higher education of the Negro youth and the concentration of all their energies on industrial education, the accumulation of wealth, and the conciliation with the South. This policy has been courageously and insistently advocated for over 15 years and has been triumphant for perhaps only 10 years. As a result of this tender of the palm branch, what has been the return? In these years, there have occurred, one, the disenfranchisement of the Negro. Two, the legal creation of a distinct status of civil inferiority of the Negro. Third, the steady withdrawal of aid from institutions for the higher training of the Negro. These movements are not, to be sure, the direct results of Mr. Washington's teachings, but his propaganda has, without a doubt, helped their speedier accomplishment. The question then comes, is it possible and probable that 8 million of men can make effective progress in economic lines if they are deprived of political rights, made a servile caste, and allowed only the most meager chance for developing their exceptional men? If history and reason give any distinct answer to these questions, it is an emphatic no. And Mr. Washington thus faces the triple paradox of his career. In fact, what he fails to realize is that the problem of the 20th century is the problem of the color line. And this problem will never cease. No, never.
Fought in Europe during World War I, there was a renewed commitment in this country to make Black Americans first-class citizens. Through the tireless efforts of various prominent Black men, there were new strategies articulated to achieve this objective. And there was, with each new victory, another battle to win, another song to sing.
Garvey! 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 Garvey!
Thank you. Thank you. And good evening, Garveyites. I am happy to be here with you at the Madison Square Garden. And I have never seen so many Negroes together at one time. It is such a great honor for me to have you as a member of the organization that I have founded. I want to begin my speech by saying that we are the descendants of a suffering people.
Right, that's right.
But we are the descendants of a people determined to suffer no more.
Right.
We shall now organize.
Organize.
400 million Negroes of the world into a vast organization to plant the battle of freedom on the great continent of Africa. If Europe is for the Europeans, then Africa shall be for the black people of the world.
That's right. That's right.
If we are to make Africa the big, great black republic, there is one great obstacle we must get rid of. The white man.
Right.
To the white man who now dominates Africa, we say, it is in your best interest to clear out of Africa now. We are not coming as in the time of Father Abraham, 200,000 strong. No. We are coming 400 million strong. At this moment, methinks I see Ethiopia stretching forth her hand. And methinks I see the angel of God standing up and taking the red, black, and green.
Right.
The red, black,
Yes, sir.
saying, men of the Negro race,
Yeah.
men of Ethiopia, follow me. Garveyites, it falls to our lot to tear off the shackles that bind Mother Africa. Climb ye to the heights of liberty, and cease not the well-doing until you have planted the red, black, and green upon the hill of Mother Africa.
Mother Africa.
Black men, you were once great. You shall be great again. Lose not courage. Lose not faith. Go forward. And as you go, the thing to do is to get organized. You can accomplish what you will. No one knows when the day nor the hour of redemption cometh. One day, like a storm, it will be there. Up, up, and I mean up, you mighty race. One aim, one purpose, one destiny, and one God. Leave us strong. 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 Leave us strong.
He is trampling out the winds with the winds of wrath of Lord. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Leave us strong.
Glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Off his garment was a gold man. God has resurrected Jesus to our promised land. And there is not a greater man on this earth that I have ever seen. For he fearlessly plans all of his decisions as he bids our unity.
Leave us strong. 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 Leave us strong.
His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching
In 1940, the year Garvey died in London, I was hired as a journalist for the Black National Times. In that job, I traveled north, south, east, and west. I had the great honor of meeting many important black men and women. In 1963, I retired as a journalist that same year. I was given the assignment to cover the largest civil rights demonstration in United States history. That demonstration took place August 29, 1963, at the site of Lincoln and Washington Monument. Everyone I talked to told me they had come to hear Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., President of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm happy to join you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration of freedom in the history of our nation. 5 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope for millions of Negro slaves who had been seated in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end a long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the mantles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives in a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile. So we come today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, were guaranteed the eligible right. It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as their citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check.
That's right.
A check which has come back marked insufficient funds. But we refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. We refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of this nation. So we've come to cash this check. A check that will give us upon demand the riches of freedom and the security of justice. We have also come to this hallowed spot to remind America of the fierce urgency of man. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation to the dark and highly lit freedom of justice. Now is the time. brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment. This sweltering summer of the Negro's legitimate discontent will not pass until there is an invigorating autumn of freedom and equality. 1963 is not an end, but a beginning. Those who hope that the Negro needs to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual. There will be neither rest nor tranquility in America until the Negro is granted his citizenship rights. The whirlwinds of revolt will continue to shake the foundation of our nation until the bright day of justice emerges. But there is something that I must say to my people who stand on the warm threshold which leads to the palace of justice. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity. We must not allow our creative protests to degenerate into physical violence. Again and again, we must rise to majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvelous new militancy which has engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to a distrust of all white people. For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. And they have come to realize that their freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who ask the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied. As long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horror of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies, heavy with fatigue and travel, cannot gain lodging in the hotels of the highways and the hotels of the city. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for white homeland. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and a Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice holds out. Now, I'm not unmindful that some of you have come here out of great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells. Some of you have come from areas where face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in the American.
All right.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of the creed.
Yes, sir.
We hold these proofs to be self-evident. That all men. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltered with the heat of injustice, sweltered with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with this vicious racist, with this governor, having his lips dripping with the worst interposition and nullification. One day, right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls, they will join hands with white boys and white girls. And brothers, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day, every valley should be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low. A rough place will be made plain, and crooked place will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to stand together, to freedom together. One day, we'll be free. This will be the day. This will be the day when all God's children will be able to say with new meaning, my country tears thee. Sweet land of thee. Come on. Land where my fathers died. Land of the pilgrim cry. From every mountain that you reign. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom reign. Let it reign to the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom reign to the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom reign to the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom reign to the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom reign to the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that. Let freedom reign from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom reign from Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. Let freedom reign from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountain side, let freedom reign. And when this happens, when we allow freedom to reign, when we let it rain from every city and every hamlet, when we let it rain from every state and every village, we will be able to speed up that day when all God's children, black men and white men,